everyone. This is Membran again. Welcome to my teaching channel where learning is fun and simple. Ooh, my glass is falling down. All right, today I am planning to teach the letter D. So we're done with letter C and now we're going to have letter D. All right, so I will also show you how I write my letter D. So hang on there, hang on. And I am not very sure. All right. Welcome to Membran's Teaching Channel. And today we will learn the letter D. All right, the letter D is woo, dog. If C is cat, of course D is dog. So let's learn about the letter D. The letter D represents the D sound. So if you have the B, this one you have the D sound. How do we make the D sound? To make the D sound, start by placing the tip of your tongue just behind the top front teeth. So D, look at the tongue. Look at this. I always have this one too. So you will see how it goes. It's hard to make things like this. All right, then release a small burst of air as you say the d, d. So you can feel the air coming out in a way. D. So you can say the d sound in a quick burst like d, 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 d. All right. So let us say the word dog slowly and listen to the sound of the letter D at the beginning. Practice saying dog. And notice how your tongue feels when you make the loud sound of D. D. All right. The D sound can also be heard at the end of the words like ed, bed, sled, and mud. All right. Place your hand on your throat. Again, here is just in the front of your neck. As you see the D sound, and then notice the vibrations. D, 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 D. Can you feel it? I do. All right. That is because D is a voiced sound. D, D, D. All right. So when you feel vibrations on your throat, those letters are voiced, or if you do not feel it, then it is an unvoiced sound. Now let's practice words that begin with letter D. D, like door. And we also have, oh, I love it. I miss this. Donut, donut, donut. And deer, deer, deer. And then you have, oh, pretty little doll, doll, all. And what is that? That's a dot, dot. That's a dot. And I love this. You know what? I got this picture from Florida. So some of the pictures that I am using here are from my trips outside of Minnesota. That's a dolphin. Dolphin, because they offer some kind of like you're going to take a ride and then you're going to see some groups of dolphins. They told us that there are dolphins, and really there are dolphins. And these are dice. Dice. Ice. Dice. Now, the letter D spells the D sound. So we have A spells A, B spells B, C spells K. And now D spells D. D spells D. All right, let's write the uppercase D. All right, so we have to have a straight line down, and then we begin from the top again, curve to the right, and then meet the line that you just draw on the bottom. So straight line down, and then curve to the right down to meet the line that you made. All right. Next, down to the top, curve around. Down to the top, curve to the right, and down. Down line from the top going down, curve to the right, sorry. From the top down, from the top down, that's a line, and then from the top again, curve to the right, and then meet up with the next line that you just did. All right, so it's very easy. Or sometimes as you do this, you have d, 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 d. Let the kids do that. So at least they are acclimated with the sounds already, because learning the sounds will help them to read. Reading is not like, okay, this is down. All right, you read down. I said, say down, down, down. But if you teach it that way, they will have a hard time trying to sound out the letters, and then it will be harder for them to read. So learn the sounds first. Now we have the lowercase d. So you have one curve, just like B, one round and then line down. One line to curve to the left and then one line down. Curve to the left and then one line down. All right. Although I am going to close my Canva later on, so you have always remember the three-line paper. All right. So you have for the lowercase d, you only have to use the second line, curve, and then one line down. Make a circle, and then one line down. Make a circle, and then one line down. It's easy, right? Now, I am going to share with you how I use my paper. I will push that, and I will share it with you. So this is my paper. I'm going to make it bigger. So we are done with C and D. Now we're going to have uppercase D. 1, 2, 3 lines. Always introduce that to the kids. 3 lines. And then uppercase D, okay? So up, down, and then curve to the right. 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 Easy peasy. My hands are all brown. It's a brown-skinned lady. All right, let's move to the lowercase d. Again, introduce to them the 3 lines. 1, 2, 3. All right. So now you're going to start second line, right? Make a circle and then line down. Make a circle and then line down. So you only have to have 1 and 2 lines. Make a circle, or if you follow curve to the left, that's fine too. But mine, I make it simpler for the kids to understand. Like circle, one line down. Circle, one line down. So it's not a circle actually, but to form a circle is easier for little kids. Am I right? I think I am. All right, so that's all about our writing time about letter D. And so, because we're almost about to end this,
Dear friends, thank you for learning with me. Please like and subscribe.
yes, please like and subscribe. All right, bye for now and see you later again. I'm going to have my lunch. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a grand spring break. I do. All right.